Hi students, hope you are all fine. Today our topic is on meninges. Meninges consist on the three layers that give protection our brain from injuries. So it's very important layer. First layer is dura mater. Second is arachnoid matter. Third is pia matter. So now we draw the structures of the layer one by one. So this is our skull that surround all of our brain. Skull consists on the skull bones. The skull bones is very strong. Upper the skull is a skin. Upper the skin is hairs. So this hair is a skin and this is skull. Skull consists on the bones. This bone gives strong protection our brain from injuries. Under the skull, meninges start. Meninges consist on these three layers. First is a dura mater. Dura mater is continuous towards the spinal cords. From brain to spinal cord, dura mater surround. Second is arachnoid matter. Arachnoid matter is third leg projection, and third leg projection is attached on the surface of the third layer is pia matter. So this is dura mater, arachnoid matter and pia matter. Inside the arachnoid matter, the space. This space is called subarachnoid space. This space is filled with the fluid. The name of this fluid is called cerebral spinal fluid. The importance of this fluid, it protects our brain. When we jump again and again, our spinal cord and brain also jump. If this fluid is not present, our brain is attached with our skull bone, and skull bone injuries our brain. So when we jump again, this cerebrospinal fluid act as a cushion between the skull bone and the brain. So beneath the pia mater is cerebral cortex start. This is our cerebral cortex. Cerebral cortex consists on the millions of the nerve cell bodies. These nerve cell bodies project our nerve fibers into the brain. Cerebral cortex consists on the nerve cell bodies, billions of the nerve cell bodies. Beneath the cerebral cortex is cerebrum start. This is our cerebrum. Cerebrum. So meninges consist on the three layers: dura mater, arachnoid matter, and pia mater. If we draw the structure, first start our hairs to skin. Skin protect our internal pressures, internal brain pressures, and skull consists on the bone, and dura mater, and arachnoid matter, and pia mater. Arachnoid matter consists on the cerebral spinal fluid, and beneath the pia mater is cerebral cortex. Cerebral cortex consists on the nerve cell bodies, millions of the nerve cell bodies. Beneath the cerebral cortex, cerebrums start. Cerebrum consists on the fluids, green fluid and white fluid. So first we draw the brain. This is our cerebrum. And this is brain stem, and this is cerebellum. So brain consists on the three parts: cerebrum, brain stem, and cerebellum. Cerebrum, brain stem, and cerebellum. Cerebellum. So above the cerebrum is cerebral cortex is start. Cerebral cortex. The cerebral cortex consists on the millions of the nerve cell bodies. Millions of the nerve cell bodies. These nerve cell bodies, nerve fibers, enter into the brains. This is nerve fibers. Sensory nerves and motor nerves. Cerebral cortex consists on the sensory nerves and motor nerves. Above the cerebral cortex is the pia mater layer is a start. Pia mater. This is the pia mater that present above the surface of the cerebral cortex. Pia mater. Above the pia mater is another layer is arachnoid matter. Arachnoid matter consists on the fluids. The arachnoid internal space consists on the fluids. This fluid is called cerebrospinal fluid. Cerebrospinal fluid. This fluid protect our brain from injuries when we jump, when we fall down, when we injuries, when we jump. This fluid act as a cushion between the skull bone and the brain, and this fluid is continuous at the spinal cord. The and last layer is the dura mater. Dura mater is the uppermost layer and is a continuous at the spinal cord. Continuous at the spinal cord. upper the dura mater. Upper the dura mater, our skull is start. This is our skull. Skull consists on the skull bones. This is skull bone. Skull bone protect our brain from surrounding injuries. Upper the skull bone is our hairs. This is our hair. So we draw the structure of the brain and layers of the brain. Hope you understand it. So work hard and be happy. Bye. Allah Hafiz.